2-year-old qualifiers now behind the gate. They're at the top of the stretch. One is Big League with Sean Dooley, and 2, Charmed for Life with Gilberto. We're at a start. Thirty and 4 past the opening quarter. Half was in 1 minute, 3/5. $132 and 1 past the 3 quarters. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Two 2-year-olds, top of the stretch in the second qualifier, Obaminator with Todd Trites, and 2, Sittler with Gilberto. They're at the start. $33 and 1 past the opening quarter. They arrive at the half with Sittler on top. 103 and 3. $135 and 1 to the 3 quarters. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 4. Race 3 qualifiers, top of the stretch. Fittipaldi, Sam Hodgin, Lewistown, Gordy Hennessy, Vic Victor, Todd Trites, and Freedom Isn't Free, Lonnie Stokes. Here they come. Off and pacing, Lewistown takes the early lead from the outside. Vic Victor. Now Fittipaldi racing in second. Vic Victor in third. And Freedom Isn't Free races fourth. Move up the backstretch for the opening quarter. Early movement. Freedom Isn't Free on the move for Stokes past an opening quarter in 32 and 1. As they come down the lane, Lewistown on the inside. Freedom Isn't Free, challenging second on the outside. They hit the half, 1:02 and 2. Fittipaldi in third, then Vic Victor. $133 and 3 past the three quarters with Lewistown still on top. Freedom Isn't Free still there outside second. Fittipaldi and Vic Victor. Lewistown takes them all the way. Finishing second, Freedom Isn't Free. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. The gates rolling for race 1 with Alyssa down, Last Wind down, March Past, Comeback Nightly, Ultimate Spirit, Kendall Delta, and Miss Paula D. A field of 7. Top of the stretch for race 1. Here they come. Comeback Nightly back at the start, and they're off. From the middle of the track, Ultimate Spirit is living out on the inside. March Pass marches up to be second. From the far outside, Miss Paula D as now third, now second, and looks for room in along the rail. Coming away in fourth, that is Last Wind down. Kendall Delta looks at things from fifth, followed up the EPR backstretch by Alyssa down, and going to the outside from the back of the pack. That is Comeback Nightly. They race on past that opening quarter-mile station. Reached in 31 and 2/5. Out in front, Ultimate Spirit with Todd Trites. Racing in second, Miss Paula D. Looking at things from third, that's March Pass. Up on the outside and on the move. There goes Kendall Delta. Now third, now second. Now challenging for that lead. Racing back into third, Miss Paula D. March Past in fourth. Comeback Nightly on the outside in fifth. Then comes Last Wind down and Alyssa down. Past the half in 1:02 and 1. Ultimate Spirit. Kendall Delta, they duke it out on the front end as they race on towards a 5/8 mile marker. Miss Paula D keeping up from third, a gap of 5 lengths back to March Past in fourth. Comeback Nightly continues to improve on the outside from fifth. Then comes Last Wind Down, Alyssa down to the outside. They race on past that 3/4 mile station. Ultimate Spirit takes him there in 1:32 and 4/5. It is Ultimate Spirit. Kendall Delta stalking from second. Racing in third, Miss Paula D. They race on past the 7/8 off the turn and down the stretch for home. It's Ultimate Spirit. Under Trites urging to the outside once again. Here comes Kendall Delta. Ultimate Spirit, Kendall Delta, but they're not going to catch Ultimate Spirit. Wins it by a half length, finishing second. Kendall Delta. Miss Paula D will be 3. Time for the mile 2:02 and 2. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 1. That is number 4, Ultimate Spirit, 3-year-old bay pacing filly. By Too Funny for Words from the Lifestyle Dam, Exciting Life. Ultimate Spirit is owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn. Trained by Robert Laffin. Being driven to victory in wire-to-wire fashion to a new record of 2:02 and 2 by Todd Trites for Ultimate Spirit, your unofficial race winner. It swings round the turn from the rail out. He's a Gunslinger, Lenore, Clover Hills Dot, West Gem Princess, Emily Putnam, Full of Finesse, and Power Pro on the outside. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off from the outside, Full of Finesse, chasing the gate out of there to grab the early lead. Lenore coming away in second, racing in third on the outside. West Gem Princess continues to move. Racing now fourth, Found Wanting looks for racing room in along the rail. Racing in fifth and trying to close that gap, Clover Hills Dot. Then comes He's a Gunslinger, and your early trailer is Emily Putnam. They race up the EPR backstretch and on for the opening quarter. Full of Finesse with Mike Downey has him passed there in 31 seconds flat. Lenore continuing on in second. Trapped out third on the outside. That is Found Wanting. Racing in fourth as they come around that 3/8 mile marker. That is West Gem Princess. Following that live cover in fifth, Emily Putnam, then Clover Hills Dot, and at the back of the pack, He's a Gunslinger. They race down in front of the stand first time and on past the half-mile station in 1:02 and 1. Full of Finesse in rain to Mike Downey takes this field into the paddock turn for the 5/8 mile marker. Racing in second, Lenore. Found Wanting has been parked every step of the way in third. Racing in fourth under a tight hold. That's West Gem Princess. Emily Putnam is caught out into fifth with that cover and inching closer in along the rail in sixth. Clover Hills Dot. Then He's a Gunslinger. 3/4 reached in 1:33 and 3/5. It's Full of Finesse, leading it by a length and a quarter. Under a drive from second, Lenore, but Full of Finesse has opened up on the front end. They race off the turn and down the stretch they come. It's Full of Finesse on the outside. West Gem Princess under a drive in deep stretch now. It's going to be Full of Finesse to win it. It's tight for second. Looks like West Gem Princess. Finishing third is Lenore. Time for the mile 2:03. Turning now is number 6. That's Full of Finesse. 4-year-old brown pacing gelding by Force of Life from the Armbro Acton Dam Happy Zimp. Full of Finesse is owned by Downey Racing Stable, trained by Mike Downey and driven by Mike Downey in gate-to-wire fashion. To victory this afternoon, 2:03.6. Full of Finesse, your unofficial race winner. The gates in motion for race 3 with Forceful Putnam, DG's Crosby, House of Stars, Twilight Charm, Grey Gust, and Climb the Ladder. A field of 6, top of the stretch for race 3. Here they come. Often pacing from the outside, Climb the Ladder in between horses Twilight Charm, and on the inside, DG's Crosby grabs the early lead. Coming away in second and along the cones, that's Forceful Putnam. Climb the Ladder is now taking over second spot. Racing now in third, that's Forceful Putnam. Twilight Charm races in fourth. Followed up the EPR backstretch by House of Stars and Grey Gust, your early trailer. Climb the Ladder has climbed to the front end past an opening quarter in 30 1/5. Climb the Ladder in rain 2. Dale Spence leads it by a length and a quarter, but it will be short-lived as a challenger rises on the outside. DG's Crosby completes the give and go. DG's Crosby now leads it by a length. Racing in second, Climb the Ladder. Forceful Putnam on the move now first up. They race down the lane in front of the stand first time, and DG's Crosby takes him on past here in 1 minute flat. Racing now in second, Forceful Putnam. Climb the Ladder racing in third. Second over, fourth on the outside. House of Stars on the move, followed by Twilight Charm, and Grey Gust goes to the outside from the back of the pack. They race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and DG's Crosby by 3/4 of a length leads it. Forceful Putnam second on the outside, tipping 3 wide. House of Stars 3/4 was in 1:30 4. It's DG's Crosby now by just a half length. House of Stars now challenging for second in between horses. That's still Forceful Putnam. They race on the past the 7/8, tightly bunched, fan out 4 wide down the stretch. It's DG's Crosby, Forceful Putnam in between horses, right down for the wire. DG's Crosby hangs on to win it. Forceful Putnam second, looks like House of Stars for third. Time for the mile, 2:02 1. Here is the unofficial winner of race number 3. That's number 2, DG's Crosby. 6-year-old bay pacing gelding by Artistina from the Frugal Gourmet Dam Gourmet Barb. DG's Crosby is owned by Steph DeCourcy, Ron Fowley, and Robert Kitchen. Trained by Steph DeCourcy and driven to victory by Phil Hodgen. DG's Crosby first victory of 2011. This afternoon here at EPR 2:02 1 for 2 DG's Crosby. The gate swings round the turn, from the rail out, A Work of Heart, Fun on a Star, Tundra Shark, Camco Wynette, Cacafella, and I Wish, I Wish. A field of 6, top of the stretch, or race 4. Here they come. Here, often pacing Cacafella from the outside in between horses. And going for that lead is Tundra Shark, and on the inside, A Work of Heart. Racing in fourth, that's Fun on a Star. On the outside, Camco Wynette under a tight hold, and trailing this field early is I Wish, I Wish. 3 wide up the backstretch. They race on for the opening 1/4 mile station. A Work of Heart maintaining that lead of just ahead. On the outside, Cacafella is caught out on a limb. The opening quarter was in 30 2/5. It's A Work of Heart. On the outside, Cacafella now racing in second. Fun on a Star looking at things from third. Backed off in fourth, racing second over. That's Tundra Shark. On the inside in the fifth, Camco Wynette. And going to the outside from the back of the pack, I Wish, I Wish. 3 in, 3 out. They race in front of us first time, past the opening half in 1:01 1. It's A Work of Heart on the inside. Cacafella still under urging now in second. Third on the inside. That is Fun on a Star racing second over Tundra Shark in fourth. Followed by Camco Whitehead and tipping 3 wide. There goes I Wish, I Wish. They race up the PR backstretch and A Work of Heart under Downey urging has been joined by Cacafella and I Wish, 3 wide past the 3/4 in 1:32 and 3. On the outside, I Wish, Cacafella in between horses. A Work of Heart won't go away on the rail. 3 wide past the 7/8. Fun on a Star fanning a 4 wide past the 7/8. On down the stretch for home. A Work of Heart, Cacafella, I Wish, and Fun on a Star on the outside. A Work of Heart, Cacafella right down to the wire. A Work of Heart hangs on to win it. Finishing second, Cacafella. Third on the outside, I Wish, Time for the mile, 2:05. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 4. That's number 1, A Work of Heart, a 5-year-old bay pacing mare by Neutralize from the Secret Service dam, Avon Lynette. A Work of Heart is owned by Paul Dares of St. John, trained by Colleen Clancy, driven to victory by Mike Downey this afternoon in 2:05. That's 1, A Work of Heart. The gate swings round the turn with PH Catman, Dance Hanover, ROF Racin' High, Dusty Lane Buster, All-American Dazzle, and Connolly CC. A field of 6, top of the stretch. Here they come. Often pacing Dance Hanover under urging it along the rail, and from the outside, Connolly CC joins the leader. Racing third on the outside, ROF Racing High. PH Catman is coming away in fourth. Racing in fifth, that's Dusty Lane Buster and All-American Dazzle. Can see them all early. They race up the PR backstretch, and ROF Racing High couldn't find room on the rail and now is challenging for that lead. Opening quarter reached in 30 1/5. It is Dance Hanover by a half length. ROF Racing High now challenging. Racing in third. In along the rail, Connolly CC. PH Catman 2 lengths back in fourth. As they make their way on past the 3/8, Dusty Lane Buster to the outside from fifth. Then All-American Dazzle trails. They race neck and neck in front of the stand. First time in on past the half-mile station in 59 4/5. On the inside, Dance Hanover. ROF Racing High racing in second on the outside. Third on the inside and getting the good trip is Connolly CC. Length and 3/4 back to PH Catman in fourth. Then comes All-American Dazzle. Dusty Lane Buster is at the back of the pack. It's Dance Hanover under Trite's urging now, taking this field on past the 3/4 mile mark in 1:30 1. It's Dance Hanover by a length and 3/4. Connolly CC is now racing in second. ROF Racing High is tiring in third. They make their way on past the 7/8, off the turn and down the stretch for home. It's Dance Hanover. Connolly CC now to the outside from second. Dance Hanover. Connolly CC is surging in deep stretch. Connolly CC right down to the wire. Connolly CC to win it. Dance Hanover second. ROF Racing High was third. Time for the mile, 2:01 2. Returning now, the unofficial winner of race number 5. That's number 6, Connolly CC. 7-year-old bay pacing gelding by Artistena from the Western Hanover Dam, Casey's Gold. Connolly CC is owned by Mike Moore, Scott Hubbard, and Mike Clinton. Mike Morris does the training. Scott Hubbard does the driving. 6 Connolly CC in 2:01 and 3. And that's the second victory of 2011 for 6 Connolly CC. Your unofficial winner. The gate is rolling for race 6 with EJ's Quest, Magnetic Benka, Victory George, Skill Factor, Man in Pink, and Woodmere Quick Peak. A field of 6 behind the gate. Here they come. Often pacing from the outside, Woodmere Quick Peak. In between horses, Man in Pink. They leave 5 wide onto that opening turn. On the inside, EJ's Quest. Magnetic Benka now takes command in between horses. And Man in Pink now races up to be third. Coming away in fourth, Skill Factor. Fifth on the inside, Victory George. And on the outside, the early trailer, Woodmere Quick Peak, is moving up. They race for the opening quarter-mile station. And Magnetic Benka takes him on past there in 30 and 2/5. It's Magnetic Benka now to be joined by Man in Pink as they battle neck and neck round that top turn. EJ's Quest racing in third. On the outside with that live cover racing in fourth, Woodmere Quick Peak. Then comes Skill Factor, and at the back of the pack, Victory George. They race down the lane in front of the stand first time. They battle on past that opening half in 59 and 3. Magnetic Benka on the inside. And on the outside, Man in Pink as they race in pairs up front. Racing in third on the inside, EJ's Quest. Woodmere Quick Peak gets the good trip, second over in fourth. Skill Factor to the outside, now tipping 3 wide from fifth. And Victory George gets closer from the rail. They race and they bunch up now tightly past the 3/4-mile station. 1:29 and 4/5. Magnetic Benka by a length and a quarter. Man in Pink still there in second. EJ's Quest in third. They race on past the 7/8, come off the turn and down the stretch for home. It's Magnetic Benka. Man in Pink on the move once again from second. Magnetic Benka. Man in Pink in the center of the track, right down to the wire. At the wire, it's going to be Magnetic Benka to win it. Finishing second, Man in Pink. Looks like EJ's Quest for show. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Official winner of race number 6, that's number 2, Magnetic Benka, an 11-year-old bay pacing gelding by Happy Family from the Tyler B. Dam Magic Puff. Magnetic Benka, owned by Ray Fraser of Moncton, trained and driven to victory by Gilles Barrio. For Magnetic Benka, 67th lifetime win this afternoon comes at 2:01 and 1 for 2 Magnetic Benka. The gate's in motion for race 7 with I Got a Rocket, Wild Cherry, MD Hardley's Success, Simca, Racklin Fine Line, Ryan's Fancy, and Shark Made Him. A field of 7. Top of the treads for race 7. Here they come. Wild Cherry off stride at the start. They're often pacing. Simca in between horses, going out for that early lead on the outside. That's Ryan's Fancy coming away in second. I Got a Rocket racing in third. Back 3 lengths to Racklin Fine Line in fourth. Followed up the PR backstretch by Shark Made Him, MD Hardley's Success, and well back after the break, that's Wild Cherry. They race on for the opening quarter-mile station in Simca. By a length and 3/4, takes him on past the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. I Got a Rocket is racing in second. Ryan's Fancy now taking back into third. Racing in fourth, that's Racklin Fine Line on the outside and on the move. There goes MD Hardley's Success, and following that live cover, Shark Made Him racing in 6. Trailing the field, that is Wild Cherry as they make their way down the lane in front of the stand first time. And Dale Spence has Simca on the lead past a half. in 1 minute 3/5. MD Hardly Success now up to join the leader on the outside. Now racing in second. I Got a Rocket following in third. Fifth on the inside, Ryan's Fancy. Shark Made Him now gapped out cover in fifth. Then comes Rackland Fine Line and Wild Cherry. They battle on up front for the 3/4. On the inside, Simca. On the outside, MD Hardly Success past the 3/4 in 1:30.1. Now MD Hardly Success opens up on the front end and opens up a 3-length lead. Racing in second, Simca. I Got a Rocket still there in third. They race on past the 7/8 off the turn and down the stretch for home. And MD Hardly Success is hardly having a problem with this field today. MD Hardly Success to win it. Finishing second, Simca. Racing in third, that is I Got a Rocket. Time for the mile, 1:59.1. Returning now is the official winner of race number 7. That's number 3, MD Hardly Success. 5-year-old Bay Pacing Gelding by Western Success from the Kiev Hanover Dam, Hardly Easy. MD Hardly Success is owned by Jerry Tucker of Montreal. Trained by Andrew Ward. Driven to victory, Mark Haig. This afternoon in 1:59.1. That's 3, MD Hardly Success, your official race winner. Here are your official results for race 7. Number 1, I Got a Rocket, was third. 2, Wild Cherry, 7th. 3, MD. The gate swings round the turn. From the rail out, Slim and Sleek, all bent out of shape. Rockstar by Emma, Jags Raisin, and Real Bond on the outside. A field of 5 behind the gate. Here they come. Go time from the outside. Real Bond, Jags Raisin, and Rockstar by Emma all go for that early lead. Coming away in 4th, that's Slim and Sleek. All bent out of shape in between horses and 5th as they tightly bunched around that opening turn. With the lead, Rockstar by Emma. Jags Raisin on the move from 2nd. Now challenging for that lead. Real Bond is caught out 3 wide, now racing in 3rd. They race on towards the opening quarter-mile station, reached in 29 seconds flat. It's Jags Racing, the new leader. Real Bond now racing 2nd on the outside. Rockstar by Emma looking at it from 3rd. 2 lengths back to Slim and Sleek from 4th. And the trailer early is all bent out of shape. They come off the turn, down the lane for the half-mile station, and Jags Racing now joined by Real Bond on the outside. Neck and neck past the half in 58.1. Racing in 3rd, that's Rockstar by Emma. Slim and Sleek in 4th. All bent out of shape, can see them all. They continue round the paddock turn for the 5/8. Real Bond now puts ahead in front. On the inside, Jags Racing under urging in 2nd. 3rd on the inside, Rockstar by Emma. Slim and Sleek goes to the outside from 4th, then all bent out of shape. Real Bond now under laughing urging, takes him on past the 3/4 in 1:29.3. Real Bond has opened up 6 lengths on the field. Jags Racing in 2nd. Slim and Sleek now 3rd on the outside. It's Real Bond all alone on the front end, off the turn and down the stretch for home. Real Bond. It's Real Bond in deep stretch. It's just a question of how many. It's Real Bond easing up in deep stretch for the wire. Real Bond wins it, finishing a 2nd. It's tight between all bent out of shape, Slim and Sleek, and Rockstar by Emma. Time for the mile, 2:01.3. Operating back, the official winner of race number 8, that's number 5, Real Bond. 6-year-old bay pacing gelding by Real Desire from the Kamluk Dam, Hornby Hart. Owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn. Trained and driven to victory by Robert Laffin. 5, Real Bond makes it 4 in a row. This afternoon, 2:01 and 3. The gate swings round the turn with Let's Tango Lavros, Val Leader, Noble Senator, Elm Grove Bandit, OB Viking, Found Wanting, Escape the Night, and Magical Alex on the outside. The Robert Scarlett Appreciation Pace is at the head of the stretch. And here they come. Often pacing from the outside, Magical Alex is leaving out. On the inside, Let's Tango Lavros wants to dance early here. They hook up on the front end and battle on. Racing in third, Val Leader. Fourth on the outside and on the move, that's Found Wanting. Racing in fifth on the inside, Noble Senator. Elm Grove Bandit in sixth. On the outside, OB Viking in seventh. And your early trailer is Escape the Night. It's Let's Tango Lavros with Lonnie Stokes past the opening quarter in 29 and 4/5. Val Leader racing a tight second. Magical Alex is tucked in to be third. Racing in fourth, Noble Senator. Found Wanting in fifth. Elm Grove Bandit in sixth. To the outside, OB Viking in seventh. Then Escape the Night. They race off the turn down the lane in front of the stand first time. And with the lead by a length and a half, that's Let's Tango Lavros. Takes this field on past the half in 59 and 3/5. Val Leader in second. Continuing on in third, Magical Alex. OB Viking gets closer with every stride. Fourth, first up on the outside. Racing in fifth and along the rail, that is Noble Senator. Escape the Night is now racing in sixth, followed by Found Wanting, and Elm Grove Bandit goes to the outside from the back of the pack. It is Let's Tango Lavros and Val Leader now hook up on the outside. 3/4 in 1:30 and 1. On the inside, Let's Tango Lavros. Val Leader engages that leader from the outside and now takes command. It's Val Leader, the new leader on the outside. Let's Tango Lavros on the inside. I race past the 7/8 and on down the stretch for home. It's Val Leader widening the lead with every stride. Let's Tango Lavros in second, but Val Leader to win the Robert Scarlett. Finishing second, Let's Tango Lavros. Found Wanting will be 3. Time for the mile, 2:01. Winner of race number 9, that is number 2, Val Leader. 6-year-old bay pacing gelding by Yankee Leader from the Dexter Nuke stand, Valerie Sealster. Owned by Brian Foster of Barnesville. Brian does the training. Mark Haig in the bike this afternoon for the victory, 2:01 for 2, Val Leader, winning the Robert Scarlett Appreciation Pace. Not many in the harness racing world are more deserving than the man we pay tribute to today. Robert Scarlett, a name you probably never heard of in harness racing circles, has touched many of you over the years if you have attended the races even once. Robert worked behind the scenes, formatting the programs for Exhibition Park and Fredericton Raceway for about 3 decades. A man of dedication, hard work, and perfection, he was available 24/7 to deliver the race program after the race office completed their work, and sometimes not in a timely fashion. Guess that says he has patience as well. Ill health has forced him to give up the service he so ably supplied. Robert, watching from your home in Ontario, thank you for your hard work all these years, and no one will miss your competency more than the race office. A message from Linda and Dot. Robert, we not only got you once, but twice in the same week, and we're happy to be able to do so. Our appreciation for all the years of service. We wish you all the best, and thanks again. And this comes from your friends from the East Coast, management and horsemen. Val Leader wins the Robert Scarlett Appreciation Pace in 2:01.